Hello everyone, welcome once again. Today I am going to explain you one of the most important and precious ranking factor by Google. This presentation is by Uplatz, so I am carry forward since last analytic version of the websites. I mean, how to analyze your website, how to improve the ranking of the website. So in my previous lesson, I explained you a lot of things from the Google Analytics Search Console. And now today, one of the biggest factor that is core vital wave that I am going to explain. Why I am going to explain it? Because in a recent era, Google told that core wave vitals will be the most important ranking factor. Why Google said this? Because core vital wave is directly associated with the page speed, content, that comes in the first foot. These both the things are very closely related with the user experience. Suppose you are going to open a website or web page, it is taking too much time. Then do you love to see that website if it is not the government website, or you can see your own organization's website, or you can say the website that is only one channel to communicate for our things. If you have another option, you simply close that button and proceed. So, what is the core vital wave? It is the combination of core, wave, and its vitals. Very interesting thing is this: it is totally practical, full of theory, conceptual, and understanding. So, you keep your focus and imagine that I am going to speak. Your first question can be, what is the core wave vitals? Okay. Second question your may be, how we measure it. Third question, where we can see that it is impacting, means it is associated with our website. So core vital wave is the combination of three important things: LCP, FID, and CLS. Simply, largest contentful paint. This is the first part, and actually, this is the most important part because entire theory of your website is depends on largest contentful paint. Second is first input delay. Third is cumulative layout shift. So these three things introduced by the Google with a time frame like LCP should be lower than 2.5 seconds. FID should be less than 100 milliseconds, and your cumulative layout save should be less than zero point 0.1. So without wasting the time, I show you a few things that where we can see that this report is associated with our page, where we measure, and what are the things or what are the factors that we need to do to fix this issue. But before that, let me explain you entirely. So without wasting your time, I am bringing you on the web. Suppose this is a website. As we open this website, you see this is the first fold. This is the first fold where we can see uh, a banner, some buttons, some content, search box, a form to subscribe, and this is our first fold. So whatever we are seeing in the first fold is actually called largest contentful means LCP. If we are opening this website, then we can see that it is taking whatever the time in this segment only. I am not talking that what time is taken by this, and this, but in the first fold, whatever the time is taken by a page is actually called LCP. So I hope this is clear. And if you want to see it, you simply right click here, go to the inspect, then you find this kind of the screen, and here you can see this is the performance, and in the performance you can see web vitals. This, as you find it and you reload it again, then you find something very interesting. It takes some uh, time to measure the report, entire report. It is long page actually. You can see it is so long page. You can imagine if I measure that this is the one fold. 1 minute, one fold. Okay, okay. One fold, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Oh my God, it is more than 10 folds are there to see this. So, but entire theory is stuck over the first fold. Whatever is come in the first fold is actually measurable. So Google is not worry about the time taken by loading the second folds content, image, video, or animation. Whatever is showing in the second is not actually the concern of Google. So, so this is actually there is some problem with this tool. So do not worry about this. Uh, Let me close it. What happened? It not a problem. Leaving that section as of now might be some technical problem with the Google Chrome. So I will take it in a few seconds later. Till the time I explain you that about the particular page where you can measure, I mean, where you can see that some LCP, FID or CLS is CLS missing. So you go to the search console and go inside the core web vitals, and here you can see, okay, one more very interesting thing that I want to show you, that core vital babes means the part about the uh, LCP is different for the different pages and different for the devices. Means it is different for the laptop and this desktop, or we can say different for the mobile. But since this uh, theory is came, Google is majorly focused on the mobile part, because the user at mobile phone are very keen and focused, and they do not compromise with the quality of a website. Desktop user is little bit patientful. They wait till the website load, but the mobile user are never compromise with the quality of website. If site is not opening, they simply shut down and search start for the next one. So here you can see that they given us the data of mobile and desktop, and you simply see that there is no any data for the desktop. Why? Because this website most of the time open over the uh, mobile. Or if you want to see that, I can show you. I gone to the performance, and here is a section of device. So in this section you can check that In the entire duration of last 3 months, only around 400 users go with the desktop and more than 7,000 users gone to the mobile. And you can see that these are the 6,78,000 uh, impressions came from the mobile, while only 37%, 38,000, you can see impressions come from desktop. So you can imagine that most of the time, mobile is most preferred device for a website. That's because Google is more keen and concentrate about the mobile data. So here you can see that there are 127 poor URL, 0% need improvement, and zero good URL. So there is no any good or improved URL. Directly they given us poor. So we need to go to this report, and here you can see these all are two poor and one issue. What are the one issue? We can see, and we can see that all the similar URLs having the this kind of the issue. Okay, so majorly issue is this, that it is taking more than 0.25 second time. Means this is the place where you can analyze your individual page, that on which page there is a issue. So you can simply click on this, you find all the pages having the same kind of the issue. Means its CLS time is 0.52 second. That should be 0.25. So it is the point of concern. Means in this section, you can see the performance of your individual URL. Now, this is the segment of your particular URL. But for the website, what kind of the changes you need to perform? Where from where you know. But before that, need to explain you that what exactly is FID, what exactly is CLS. So let me explain you one by one. So LCP is clear to you. This is the largest contentful page on your website. On the first fold, whatever you are seeing in this screen, it is supposed to be a first screen. Whatever you are seeing in this screen is the so this is the first screen, and whatever the time is taken to display entire data, including images, including text, including video, including animation, is comes under this LC. So you guys are very smart, and I hope some of you are thinking that if we are not putting any kind of the image or any kind of the video or any kind of the image animation in the first fold, then definitely our website web pages LCP will be reduced. Yes, definitely. But here is a concern that this kind of the images or picture engage a user more than content. Means if you written a very good content, then user need to apply some more focus to understand, and before understanding they have to read. But if there is an image or autoplay video or any kind of the animation, then they can easily understand the theme of a. But you know very well, due to these images, videos and animation, LCP will be high. Means it can be inside this section or this section. So this will totally depend on your developer, that how they reduce the LCP. Means you can have a very good hosting, high performance hosting. You bring images from CDN, you transfer video from YouTube, and so many things. Means as much as you make your first full page light, your LCP will be much better. Less usage of CSS and Java, so many things that your developer can. Second thing is FID. FID means first input delay. Suppose your website is having some buttons like buy now, like contact us, like any button. Let me show you that my concern is what. Suppose this is my page, and here I seen that this is one point to click, this is second point to click, this is third point to click, this is fourth point to click. If I click on this, then how much time my website's code is taking to react on this action? Means as I click and I navigate to the page to whom this hyperlink is pointing, as much as fast it is doing is called the first input delay. Means whatever input what my input is, I click on this is my input, and delay means how much time it take to perform this action is actually the first input delay. And they are giving us the definition as also measures how long it take for a browser to respond when a user engage with the page, button, click, tape, etc. Means responding of the code, or you can see browser also, because it will open in a browser. So this activity, whatever time this activity is taking, is called the FID. So you people cannot improve the FID until unless your code is lightweighted, your code is upgraded, and your page is highly responsive. Means as click as it open. Definitely, this LCP play a very important role in this FID. Means if you want to good FID, then you must be careful about the LCP. Now, last one is cumulative layout shift. Suppose you are opening a website. Actually, what the purpose of this term is? Measure visually stability to determine whether there is a major shift in the content on a screen while elements are loading. Most of the time, you also measure or you also feel that when pages start loading, in the beginning, you see that some buttons are there, like call button, call now button. But as page is start loading, the buttons disturbing, means they are jumping from this segment to that to this. Means in the entire page, they initially very uh, discrete way. And once entire page is downloaded, they get the stability. Means if they are sometimes showing here and there, and finally when your complete page is loaded, they are stable at a particular position. So as much this movement is happened on a particular page is actually called the, it actually comes under cumulative layout shift, because it is shifting from here to there. Google actually want to stuck to keep these things stable, because so many times you are opening a e-commerce website on your mobile, and you seen a very good product, and just you want to click on add to cart, but when you are pressing add to cart button, the button shift down, and at that place you find the button buy now. So this is actually problematic. The user get irritated that I want to add an add to cart, but it's gone to the buy now. This is not only for the button, This is also for the Google ads. It is also for some images. Whatever the elements are placed on a website are moving here and there and take some time to stability is comes under. So Google is not allowed this kind of the things at your web. And you can see also this, that when a page is loaded on a mobile and you are going to click on this particular place, but when your finger is tipping this, suddenly a banner came. So Google is not allowing this. Google said, what is this? The user want to click somewhere else, but you sold a different thing to that person. This is not actually the things, or we can say that this is not the honest approach. So Google is very keen about these web vitals. I hope you are able to understand that things, those I explain in my this session. In the next session, I will explain you that how you measure, how you can check that which element is jumping, and what are the major factor that you can implement your on your web pages to reduce these things. So have a great day, great time. Thank you.